And it's day 19th of the war in West Asia. Iran has vowed a decisive retaliation for its security chief Ali Larijani's death, who was killed in an Israeli strike. Missiles and drones are raining all over the Gulf. Israel is facing a barrage of attacks. And we bring you the latest developments at this hour. Iran's Supreme National Security Council has confirmed the death of Ali Larijani, its national security chief. As Secretary of the Council, Larijani played a central role in shaping decisions on war, diplomacy, and national security, positioning him at the core of Iran's strategic policymaking. The IRGC also confirmed the death of Ghulam Reza Soleimani, commander of the besieged force in a U.S.-Israeli strike. On Tuesday, the Israeli Defense Forces said that it carried out large-scale attacks on Iranian government sites in Tehran, later confirming that both Larijani and Soleimani were killed in the operation. Iran says it targeted Tel Aviv with cluster warheads. At least 2 people were killed in Ramat Gan near Tel Aviv during an Iranian missile barrage. Security services said falling munitions struck multiple sites, raising the overall death toll from missile attacks on Israel to 14. The latest casualties came amid another day of heavy Israeli bombardments targeting Iran and Lebanon. The U.S. Embassy in Baghdad was targeted by a drone strike early Wednesday morning, marking the second such assault in less than 24 hours. One security source informed that the drone achieved a direct hit on the compound, while another official noted it may have landed near the perimeter fence. This is the latest incident following a wave of drone and rocket fire directed at the diplomatic mission just hours earlier, as regional tensions continue to escalate. In Jordan, trails of smoke streaked across the skies above Amman after sirens were sounded and air defenses intercepted incoming projectiles. The interception occurred within minutes, leaving visible smoke patterns over the capital as the country's airspace came under threat. Saudi air defenses successfully intercepted a ballistic missile and multiple drone waves on Wednesday. The Saudi Defense Ministry has confirmed that the missile targeting the Al-Kharj governorate was neutralized, with debris falling near Prince Sultan Air Base, a key installation housing U.S. military personnel. No damage or casualties were reported at the base. The ministry also announced that the destruction of 6 drones in the eastern region. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has warned that shipping through the Strait of Hormuz will not return to its pre-war conditions, signaling potential long-term disruption to one of the world's most critical energy routes. The U.S. military has said it has hit Iranian missile sites near the strategic Strait of Hormuz with some of the most powerful bombs in the U.S. arsenal. In a statement on X, U.S. Central Command said American forces deployed multiple 5,000-pound deep penetrator munitions against hardened missile facilities along Iran's coastline near the Strait of Hormuz, successfully destroying the targets. An Iranian projectile struck near Australia's Al Minhad Air Base in the UAE. The strike caused minor damage to an accommodation block and a medical facility. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese confirmed the attack, saying no Australian personnel were injured and are all safe. Al Minhad, located south of Dubai, has hosted Australian forces since 2003 and serves as the country's main hub in West Asia, with up to 80 personnel stationed there.
Yeah, the Armenian.
Well, we're earlier joined by Dr. Murthy Muthuswamy from Washington, D.C. He's a nuclear physicist and an independent scholar of Islamist extremism. We discussed with him about the current situation, and here is what he has said to us.
I think that's a very valid point. So what has happened is that not only Iran has escalated its attacks, but escalated in a more serious fashion, right? The attack on Israel that happened recently that used cluster bombs. Cluster bombs, first of all, have been banned against the use. Still, the Iranian IRGC leadership has managed to attack Israel with this cluster bomb, which was directed at civilians. And then, with regard to its Arab neighbors, Iran is now lashing out at, as you pointed out, the Australian defense local base or an office, so to speak. So you are right that this Iran is now taking the escalation to the next level since the killing of Mr. Larijani.